Hello, good afternoon, good evening, fellow viewers, envious people. Um, the last, it's the 23rd here, so the High Priestess portal of February 2nd up into the, triple digits of the twos is finally over. Oh my gosh. I personally experienced many vibrational frequencies in and out of things of which are realigning me. Okay, it's not about healing because we've done all the healing work we could possibly think of decades ago. It's more of realigning to who your true self is, what you truly are, who you truly are, being your authentic self for no one else except for you. It's for you. For what reason are you living? Are you living for a collective? Does the collective care about you? These are things that you need to all consider and really thoroughly think about, because what are you living and breathing for? You know? It was a really good time, I'm not going to lie, because I really feel like it was like coming out of a tunnel, a dark tunnel, and you take out with you lost aspects of yourself that you've been hiding from yourself, and you move forward, you come out of the tunnel, and now you start a new beginning, you start a new fresh life. Doesn't even matter where you are, it's about your perspective and where you are on a frequency level. That going to say, I don't care what you all believe, whether I believe in God or not. I don't ask you people what you do in your sexual life or what your faith is. I've stated many times in my videos and in person, I personally don't believe in God. Witchcraft and spell work to me is not about faith or belief. It's about practicality and getting shit done. It's physics. Okay? It's not about faith. Sure, I have a tattoo here that says Power, Strength, Faith. That's like 30 years old. Well, actually not that old, but like, pretty old. And this is about faith in myself. It's not about a faith in a deity or whatnot. Witchcraft to me is working with deities and entities of which correspond with what I've experienced. So they're basically faces of myself. Okay? It's not about an external thing. It's not about, and I've explained this so many times in my videos, and I'm not here to tell you guys how to do shit. You either follow what I'm saying in a sense of it makes sense to you or it doesn't make sense to you. I don't freaking care if it doesn't. That's not my problem. All right? So, coming out of that portal of energy, you have to know that we just literally left a good month worth of, almost a good month worth of manifesting. So whatever you were consistently thinking about, you are actually manifesting quite vibrationally on very fucking soon. You're going to see the results. Yeah. So life is precious, Life is precious. Yeah. We only have ourselves. Anyways, so how's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? I sure hope as well that you are, because the window's open, so if you're wondering. So, because actually I was supposed to have my apartment renovated for the fucking third time in February. Luckily it got postponed because energetically I was probably experiencing everything you could possibly experience in 35 years within 3 weeks all over again. So now that that's out of the way, March 1st, I'm going to be in another apartment in the neighborhood. for about a month and a half or something. And when I return, my apartment will be repainted and the flooring will be fixed. So it's a nice new beginning for me. I do have some new projects coming up, new business plans. I'm not going to be talking about what they will be, though I'm sure most of you know what they are. It's just a revamp, restyle, redo, reinvent in a sense of where I'm at today rather than where I was years back. The way I look at things, everybody, is I don't live with you, you don't live with me, right? You don't grant me funds to be doing something. You don't grant me a legacy to be doing something. You're not my father, you're not my mother, you're not my stabilizer, you're not my anythinger. So if you have a problem with what I present, how I appear, the fact that I'm Armenian, living in Armenia, being my fucking self, please check on yourself and your own family members. If you're a father or you're a mother, check on your own kids, because it doesn't matter where on the planet you are. I'm sure they're up to something that you don't know about. So me living through my authentic self shouldn't have to intimidate you. If it does or trigger you, there's something you're hiding about yourself that you cannot handle. So as I always say to people, if you have a problem with someone, just look in the mirror, okay? Just look in the mirror. So I don't want to focus on people viewing and seeing things. It's just that lately I'm bringing attention of certain things that it doesn't bother me, but it's bothering you. So I'm going to keep bringing it up sometimes here and there, because to get you to check yourself that the world is not going to cater to your needs. Okay. So if you have an opinion about someone's doing or not doing, or action or lack of action, or the way they appear, or the way they are acting, or what things that they're doing, that's your problem. That's not that person's problem. Unless they are your mother or your father or your son or your daughter, they are not your problem. If you are not raising it, it shouldn't be your problem. If you are having a problem with it based off the way you've been raised, that is again your problem. If you cannot identify who you are and the mistakes that you've made, or your parents, or you want to repeat certain behaviors, that is your problem. But me, I am not your problem, and I never will be. Okay? So, I had an amazing conversation client today that it was pretty fascinating, actually. It was a couple that contacted me that were having problems based off a third party influencing, which was the girl's friends, saying how bad or wrong the guy is for her, even though he shows her how forward thinking and he's always there for her, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to get into detail, but the work I do makes me I've always been fascinated in the different people that I associate with on a clientele business space, because people are fascinating. People are fascinating. I myself am fascinated with just human brain, the psyche, and the way people perceive and look at stuff. So I question everything, in a sense of I look at everything as a mirror effect, and what not to do, or digest, analyze, feel, grieve, and then let go, and then start proceeding onto the direction that what you feel is appropriate for you. Yeah. Anyways, before I start mumbling on about the intention of why I created this video to begin with, I think I have forgotten what the intention was of this video initially. I haven't done live videos in a while, so maybe that's why I'm just kind of not tuning into the collective, and I've been trying to avoid that. I have enough shit on my plate on a regular basis. The second I leave, even in this apartment, I can feel the collective in the apartment. So, and it doesn't matter how much protection you do, a person is not going to wake up and go to sleep doing protection on themselves 24/7. I mean, you can try, but so I don't know what else to say. I need to go to the doctor so he can cauterize my nose again because it's bleeding and I'm having sinus issues. Ugh. And I just want to keep this an update video because I'm keeping quiet actually. I think I'm actually pretending that I have nothing to say, but I always have something to say. And it's because I don't want you to know yet. It's not the right timing. I'm on my way to manifest some really, really amazing stuff for myself as well as for the people here again. But timing is everything, patience is everything. And no, I don't want to hang out with any of you. And because like throughout the years, random people would contact me like, buddy, I don't know you. Why do you want to hang out with me? Like, what do I look like? So please stop with that shit. I've had to shut down all my most of my social media because I'm not people's buddies. I don't roll that way. Okay? It just doesn't happen that way. I'm not your fucking buddy. So, I think I'm going to remain quiet because my inner self is saying, shh, don't say a word for what you are about to present. I think I'm really good at confusing people, so I'm going to stick to being somewhat of a presenter of confusion. Oh, my fucking temples. I need a nice head. Yes. Oh, one more thing. If you are having a hard time sleeping as well as, this is going to sound a little weird and icky, or if you're having issues like me, put some cloves of garlic under your pillow. I know it sounds gross, but it fucking works. Fucking. So, my cat just got scared of some ravens. Because the window's open. He just freaked the fuck out. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I gotta check up on him. Farewell for now. There was like no relevance to this fucking video.